Ξέρω πως σε διαβάλλουν άνθρωποι που ισχυρίζονται ότι ανήκουν τάχα στο λαό του Θεού. Αυτοί όμως δεν είναι δικοί του, γιατί ανήκουν στη σύναξη του Σατανά.
Many of the most significant events in Jesus' life are lined up along an axis. First of all, Jesus spent time teaching his disciples on the Mount of Olives. In Jewish tradition, this same gate is the one through which the Messiah will enter. On the opposite side of the zodiac, the Golden Gate is located close to where the arrow of Sagittarius is pointing, and where the stinger of Scorpio is reaching. The Golden Gate is the second place where the galactic midplane and ecliptic intersect. The scarab framing a sun disk was used to symbolize guardianship over the Golden Gate, or Gate of Death. The scarab is an appropriate symbol because of how this insect pushes dung balls backward with its hind legs, mimicking the sun's retrograde precessional motion through the zodiac. In Jewish tradition, this same gate is the one through which the Messiah will enter Jerusalem at some unknown point in the future. However, Suleiman the Magnificent sealed off the Golden Gate in 1541, literally to prevent the Messiah's entrance, and the Golden Gate and Temple Mount remain under Islamic control today. As you know, this tension between Muslims and Jews has persisted up to the present day. Jesus, a three-dimensional shadow of a hypercube. Turning to Paris, let's look at the Grand Arch with fresh eyes. Remember that everything has a reason. The Grand Arch is in La Défense, the modern section of Paris. Why? We need a modern three-dimensional shadow of a hypercube. Come again? What is a hypercube? If the square is 2D, the cube is 3D, and the hypercube is the 4D equivalent. Here's what a cube looks like when it's being rotated. Here's what rotating a hypercube looks like in three-dimensional projection. The fourth dimension is hard to imagine because it's literally beyond us. You might be interested to learn that how I saw in the union of both Louvre pyramids, the knowledge of how energy Earth is measured by a hypercubit whose edge length of 6/5 relates macrocosm to microcosm. The Earth is therefore a hyperdimensional object, even though with our normal perception we experience both the Earth and ourselves as being only three-dimensional. Another projection of the hypercube into 2 dimensions looks like this. Do you see the octagram star within? This is where it all comes from. The Sun is a hypercube. Recall Metatron's cube. Now that we understand the Grand Arch, we perceive and the 2D Star of David. We see now why these sacred diagrams are both called stars, because they are projections of our Sun, which is itself a star. To make Metatron's cube, now that